Om Ajnanathamiranthasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. That's my prayer unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada and Vancha kalpataru bhasya kripa sandhabha evacha patidanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namaha. That is my prayer at the lotus feet of all the assembled devotees here on the occasion of Srila Prabhupada's 48th disappearance festival. We have just come, our Narad Muni traveling Sankirtan party, all the way from Badrikashram to see Srila Prabhupada in Vrindavan, because there was no way to find out the status, Prabhupada's health status. So I met Prabhupada, and towards the end of the meeting in Prabhupada's quarter, of course, Prabhupada lying on the bed. Towards the end, Prabhupada said to me, I was about to leave Prabhupada's quarter, and before leaving, I looked at Prabhupada one more time, and then Prabhupada signaled me saying, come back. So I returned, and Prabhupada said, I would like to see you. What time I could see you? It was amazing thing that Prabhupada said, and I won't explain all the emotions and thoughts behind that inquiry. So later on I found out that Prabhupada wanted, at 4 o'clock, I found out Prabhupada wanted to go with the bullock cart to Govardhan to attend Govardhan Puja festival. Well, that did not transpire, although everything was arranged. So the Prabhupada didn't, give up the idea of traveling with the ox cart. But the traveling idea, he couldn't give up. Next day we were, and this is like a 5 days, but I think around less than a week before the Prabhupada departure day, which was 14th of November. And then Prabhupada came up with the idea of traveling with the buses all over India to the holy tirthas and other places. And somehow Prabhupada wanted me to play a certain role in that traveling arrangement, traveling plan. And we were busy with that. We had purchased a big map of India, and it was Tamal Krishna Maharaj, Bhavananda, Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Chaura Maharaj, and others, and myself. We were preparing, making preparations with the bus traveling all over. So as we were busy with that task, then this 14th of November arrived. Durdin, and we said Durdin, bad day, black day. And then Kaviraj, Prabhupada's Ayurvedic doctor, was going all over the property, Krishna Balram Mandir, guest house, Gurukul also, letting us know that Prabhupada is getting ready to leave us behind. So we dropped everything that we were doing, busy with, well, ourselves and everyone else. And we all rushed to Prabhupada's quarter. And of course, everyone was not fitting into Prabhupada's quarter because hundreds of devotees had arrived from all over the world to, have darshan of Prabhupada, be with Prabhupada. So all that we could do at that time was, I was this Jayanilo Premadhana, that the song that we sang and we heard. Yeah, for sure, that day we were almost ready to break our heads against the wall and enter the fire. And Kandi, we're singing. The singing was crying, and everyone, we were all singing and crying together. No one was leading, no one was following. We were all together in one chorus, one voice, singing, and more crying than singing was happening. And so in the midst of all that, Prabhupada, well, that day, 48 years ago, in the evening, 7:21 p.m. was the exact time, Prabhupada departed. We were there, I was there. I also noticed Prabhupada opening his mouth. And of course, there was no way to hear and understand what Prabhupada uttered because we were all crying out loud. But for sure, last time Prabhupada said Hare Krishna, and that was 7:21 p.m. time, and Prabhupada left us 48 years ago. I don't know why. Well, there is other reasons why this is supposed to be celebration. Tirabhavatithi Mahotsava ki Jai Mahotsav, and but that day was not Mahotsav, was not a celebration. So then, the Tirabhavatithi Mahotsavs are being celebrated year after year. This is the 48th one. In beginning years, 78, 79, used to have so many of us, the Prabhupada disciples, but that is not the case now. Well, less congregation, less grand disciple, that's another thing. I think we were just the disciples, but I think most of you assembled here are grand disciples. Who is a grander? Just a disciple? We're just the disciples, but you are grand disciples. So we welcome you all as we're hearing Prabhupada. Let there be 100,000 devotees and 1,000,000 devotees and more and more and more. More the merrier, and that's happening. So I do love, of course, I don't have to say. I love Prabhupada. I love Prabhupada. I love Prabhupada. But I also wanted to add to that, saying I also love my God brothers and God sisters. And they're also disappearing. In early years, more Prabhupada disciples, now lesser and lesser and lesser. Where have they gone? They're gone to Prabhupada, to join Prabhupada, join Krishna. And soon, one of these years, as you would be looking around, none of us, for me, this is the 48th disappearance festival that I'm participating in. But who knows how many years, maybe a few more years, and finished. So then it's going to be just all grand disciples, and in the future, great grand disciples, and then great grand disciples, and would move on. It is important that we all stay together and united. One of the last, will or wish Prabhupada expressed that if you love me, what you should be doing? Huh? Yeah. Love my dog. So we're all dogs of Prabhupada. So love my followers, disciples, grand disciples. So, but here, one time he said that this is a famous statement during his last days. If you want to love me, or if you love me, show me your love. I want to see your love. Not just the lip service. I love Prabhupada. I love. That's easy to say, but Prabhupada wanted us to translate that love into action. And the action that he referred to was cooperate. Cooperate with each other. Why cooperate? To keep this institution together or protected after I'm gone. Is one of the principal concerns Prabhupada had, which he expressed during his last days, and amongst many other tasks. This is one task we have. So we beg you all, I think especially the grand disciples, you are going to be taking over the responsibility. So do not burden our shoulders. Instead, you shoulder the burden. And of course, physically we won't be here, and it's going to be all your show. It's all your doing. So do those things, all your services in full cooperation for the pleasure of Prabhupada and Gauranga, so that this movement goes on spreading, expanding, till it reaches every town, every village of the world. In closing, I want to just say that next year, 2026, is going to be 60th anniversary of Iskcon's foundation. And the following year, 2027, is going to be 50th anniversary of Prabhupada's disappearance. So 2 anniversaries, 60th anniversary and 50th anniversary. They're also talking 60-50, 50-60, 50-60 campaign is coming up. GBCs have already passed resolution in this regard. And in India also, Bureau and ICC, and we're all getting this campaign together. You remember during 1996 and many years, we had a campaign for and celebration of Prabhupada's 100th birth anniversary. Something in that spirit, we are going to be organizing worldwide these two campaigns in order to increase Prabhupada consciousness, in order to keep Prabhupada's family united, in order to distribute more and more Srila Prabhupada's books, expand or strengthen our congregation, spread chanting of Hare Krishna more and more, and many other ideas, concepts are there. I think briefly we're going to repeat what we had done for Prabhupada's centennial in next 2 years. So just get ready. Get ready to be part of this campaign and increase Prabhupada consciousness. Let's put Prabhupada back into the center of Iskcon and all that. So thank you.
Srila Prabhupada ki.
Srila Prabhupada.
Thank you very much, Maharaj.